Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's YouTube channel. I'm John Jordan. So we're doing like a special thing now, for it being 2016, time to do something different. And we've come up with a feature, radical I know, that we're calling Game of the Week. So in the context of what a Game of the Week is, this is where we look at kind of the game we think is the most interesting that's been released this week. Generally this will be the game we think is pretty good, is the best, and all those positive things. Occasionally it might be for negative reasons, but in this case the first one, it's all positive, so that's good, isn't it? And the game we're looking at is called BattleHand. So BattleHand is developed from a studio in London in the UK called Another Place, and they're a start-up, and quite a lot of the guys involved in that studio used to work at Lionhead and were involved in Fable, quite senior guys there. So they've got good pedigree, and the game's been published by Kongregate. That's the big K in the top right hand corner of the screen you can see. Kongregate obviously were pretty well known for their web games, and pretty, I mean, depending on how you kind of label these things, pretty kind of hardcore type games. They've been doing mobile for a couple of years now, and generally their games on mobile are of pretty good quality. They've not had any kind of standout hits, but I think BattleHand has a good chance of being a good hit for them. Certainly, I think it's one of the best games they've released on mobile. So let's kind of explain a bit what's going on. As the name suggests, there's BattleHand is a card battling game, and you can see at the bottom we have heroes and we have battle cards. So let's, I guess, have a look at our heroes to begin with. Move that out of the way there. So we've got 3 heroes unlocked, but I'm not very heavily into the game. I'm not progressed a lot, but these are the 3 basic heroes, and they're kind of an RPG, kind of the type of hero you would expect, or type of class even you'd expect. So we've got Monty here, who's kind of like a wizardy mage type character. You can see also on the bottom left of the screen there's this kind of little circle with gems in it that shows the elemental system. So there's 5 elements. So fire's good against earth, but weak against water. You know, the usual thing. There's Monty. We can see usual thing. We can kind of train him. At the moment he's level 6. He could be level 8. We haven't got enough gold money to do that at the moment. He's got his trait. Basically, his trait is his. In this case, he's kind of like strong attack, kind of builds up over time. So his attack is meteor, and he basically does kind of damage. He's a multi-target damage. I can't level that up at the moment because I don't have enough money, enough gold, and also I need 2 kind of runes to do that. So you can see there's a system now in kind of going into the monetization a little bit, the currencies. There's a soft currency gold, hard currency gems, and also these specific runes. So if we go look at another character, there's Bree. She's a kind of elf healer type character. So we can see her kind of trait is Remedy Rush. That speeds up cards, that speeds up a turn, so it's a turn-based game, and also heals people, and that lasts for 5 turns. So can't upgrade that either. And then Bron, he's like the tank melee type character. You know, you got the idea now of what's going on with these characters. There's obviously other ones here that I can't. Hawkeye's not in your party. Wait for me in the tavern. Okay, so let's go back from there. They're the heroes. The other part of the game, which kind of is interlinked, are the battle cards. So the battle cards. So let's looking at Brie at the moment. These are her battle cards. So we can see, get an idea of the element system here. So there's the green ones, which are earth, which is what her element is. So I don't know if we can level anything up. This is a common card. It's the cutting edge. We can see from it, it creates damage of 33 damage points. Has a chance to bleed for 3 turns, so kind of ongoing damage, and also has the big 2 in the left hand corner. That's how many turns it takes when you play the card for it to play. So can I upgrade it? So upgrading is you upgrade by using. It's not going to upgrade actually, but you upgrade them by using other material cards. So if we look at Monty, and look at his time control, we can upgrade that one. So we use 2 of those. So I'm using up those materials, and it's going to cost me some gold. So if we go, that's upgraded now. So we get an idea. This is how card battles work, isn't it? And then there's Bron. There's his cards. So obviously the levelling up process is you level up the characters, and also you kind of gain better cards, and you also level up the cards. That seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? So Hero Tavern, we were looking at that before. So here's Hawkeye. Can I recruit him? No, I can't. I need level fame, 5 level fame, which I've only got level 4, and I haven't got enough gold either. But we can see some of these other characters: Water, Logan, Gilda, so Gilda's Water, Logan's Water, Trix, Earth, Fergus. Okay, so there are heroes. At the moment, I have 2 heroes per level. Maybe that will go up, but at the moment I can only play 2 heroes. We look at the rest of around the kind of menu, mailbox. Okay, so there's obviously communications from the developer, quests, quest system. I can see some of these. Chapter 1, I'm 57% complete on the quests, so a bit to go on that one. I complete one of those, I'll get some reward. Shop, as we kind of expect in a free-to-play game. So there's I can buy these packs. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I did. Okay. No. Okay, I did buy that. So there we go. I've bought some cards. So let's swipe those and see what I get. I've got a bonus item there. It's interesting as well. So I've got these materials that I use to level up the cards, like we said before. I've got the cutting edge again as a card to use, and also I've got this bonus item, which is a raid ticket, which we will look at later. Basically, all kind of automatic. So I use some of my hard crafts to be able to do that. Look at card packs. No, these card packs are rare. I can look at gems. So I can buy gems, typically with hard cash, and then there's the materials. So I can buy materials as well. Obviously, different rarities, more expensive the rarer they are. Okay, a bit of retailing here. So this is a special offer. So I can pay £10 and get all this cool stuff. Only got 4 hours to go before it goes out. This is a pretty good deal, probably. Just want to spend £10. You get a lot of good stuff by the look of it. I won't buy it now. Okay, and inventory. That's kind of the see what I've got. Okay, so let's go and do something, shall we? So the only bits I've unlocked at the moment is the campaign, which you expect the main part of the game, and then Gauntlet, which is just a kind of like a dungeon, continuing dungeon kind of battle. So in this one I've done 3, I think, and there's 5 in total if I want to unlock everything. And again, this is a timer one, so it's kind of like encouraging you to play more. So let's go and have a look. I'm going to do a battle, see how we get on. So I'm not doing terribly well, maybe I'll lose, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I just do one of at least one before, so it won't be embarrassing. So we can see here, I can do a battle, which I'll be manually in control. I can do an auto battle, which the game AI will just take over. I won't have any involvement at all. So we're seeing this in a lot of games now. It comes from the kind of Asian RPG element. In this situation, the auto battle can't toggle between them. So in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, similar game, when playing a lot, you can kind of toggle between the two, which is quite nice. In this one, you can't. And then there's the raid. So I can only raid. See, I can raid something that I've 3-starred already. So we can see in this case, this first dungeon is going to cost me 6 keys. I've got 31 keys. That's the energy structure, and I've got 3 raid tickets. So this is like now the classic kind of card battling kind of mechanic, really, of how you do battles. Once you've unlocked, once you've 3-starred it, you could do the battle, go play it all manually. You could auto battle it, let the AI play it, or just raid it. So raiding, I'm basically using a resource, and I'm just getting the loot effectively. I'm not going into any screens, I'm not battling, just to get the loot. And that's really important for the meta game, for people playing kind of hundreds of hours, because we don't really want to play through every time. But let's go back and do this one. Obviously, I can't raid this one because I've only got 1 star. So let's see how we get on. Do a bit of server bashing going on. Okay, so here's Bron and Bree. Let's move that out of the way. I'll speed that up and go a bit faster. So we can see here's Bron. So these are what he can play. These are the enemies. I'm going to have 3. There's going to be 3 sets of enemies. I can see the cutting dagger, which is flashing down there. It's not very powerful, but it's kind of leveled up, or it's going to have more impact on these guys, because they are earth elements. So front sword, that's the big one. Fire that one off. Off he goes. Grounded arrow. Okay, so there's their 2. You can see we're waiting to do their turns. The turns are flashing through. So if I don't do anything, it's not real time. It's not waiting for me to do anything. I can just I can do a bit of strategy. it will wait for the turns to kind of like clock through. So we killed one of the spiders. Oh, let's see if I can level that one up, didn't I? So that's quite a powerful one now. Okay, so don't see there is strategy. It's not a vast amount of strategy really. It's a little bit. So we see Bron's going to do his big attack in one. So this blow dart just is a weak attack, but it happens quickly. So there we go. Between them, they've killed them off. So that's good. The first battle is won. So now I've got some little rats to kill. Actually, what I'm going to do in this one, okay, let's do that. Let's give him a shield. So let's file that over. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, there's not this point of the game. There's not vast amounts of tactics. At least the way I'm playing, partly because there's only 2 in the group. So again, in other games have more kind of characters. So again, as a comparison, in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you get 5 in a group. Sometimes you get up to 6. So we can see the rat has played a card there. That means one of Bron's cards he can't play now. So let's do the cutting dagger. Okay, there we go. He's gone. A bit of overkill there, really. Let's give him a shield for a bit. Let's file that one off. Let's give him some health. So to 3-star the level, we obviously have to complete it, and also usually do it within a certain amount of turns, which I might not do, and also do it with a certain amount of health left, which I've been struggling with, which is why I'm, even though my characters aren't going to die, I've been trying to heal them a bit more. So let's heal us. Okay, so this will be the boss spider now. Let's see if we can go all out and get rid of him. So you can see the other thing to look at is Breeze Remedy Rush is building up, but probably not going to get a chance to play that. And Bronze, what's Bronze? His Holy Sword. Yeah, I might get a chance to play that actually. Let's see, that will be quite helpful. Okay, yeah, so Holy Sword can be played. So his monster trait has been activated, and now I'm going to play my Holy Sword, which is going to take him out. There we go. But not quite enough. So this pop one blade. Health wise, Holy can only be played on that. Give him a bit of that then. Quick blow dart. This should finish it off. I'll play the Remedy Rush, so that will heal everyone actually, so that's quite useful, and also speed us up. So let's just fire that off. Doof. Okay, there we go. So, won the battle. How well did I do? Let's have a look. So, not that well. So, I'm 1-starred it. I'm not complete within 25 turns. So, you get the idea with the gameplay. The one thing I would say about this game, say compared to, keep going on about Galaxy of Heroes, just because that's I think the game that has kind of popularised this with obviously a big IP. This is not kind of competing on that level. This is a bit of a homemade IP. But this is much harder. This is, in a sense, kind of, I guess, come from an indie developer, and a bit more focused on the gameplay in terms of you spend a lot more time doing gameplay stuff, and at the moment a lot less time doing metagame stuff, which Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is pretty much very quickly all about the metagame. This is a bit more traditional from that point of view. I still think it's a bit hard. I still think there'll be some tweaking over the difficulty level this early in the game. But as I say, it's Kongregate as well, and Kongregate do have a reputation for being a bit more hardcore. So anyway, that's our game of the week. It is BattleHand. I hope you enjoyed it. You should download it if you're in any way interested in these kind of RPG kind of games. And I think it's interesting to play. They are a fairly new kind of way of delivering an RPG in the West, at least, but there's a lot more games coming out like this, so well worth checking it out. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do a lot of this analysis of free-to-play mobile games in different formats, so don't forget to subscribe, and then you won't miss a thing. Okay, hope to see you soon. Bye.